Hello, all you hardcores out there. How you doing? It's Russ here from Poker's Corner, the biggest gob in sport. Well, I've just watched that Jack Catterall against Jose Linares. He's had 3 wins in this country, Linares, and beat Kevin Mitchell. Crawler, I think he beat Crawler twice as well. Kevin Mitchell, and he's come unstuck against Jack Catterall, moving up a weight division, but I had it a lot closer than what other people had it. I tended to agree with Sonny Edwards. Yeah, Catterall won the fight. We were very, very cautious. Very cautious. And I wanted Catterall to win because he got robbed, obviously, against Taylor. But that was a long time ago now, that Taylor fight, wasn't it? Really? Getting on for 2 years ago, isn't it? And, well, or about that, 2 years, isn't it? And this is how I look at it. He's not very exciting, and I think he peaked on that night. I do honestly. You know, I really do. And but we're going to see, aren't we now? But I think if him and O'Hara Davis fought, I think it'd be. I think I'd make O'Hara Davis a favourite if they fought again. I would make O'Hara Davis a favourite if they fought again. Uh, I don't agree with Tony Bellew's scorecard. 118 to he give him 10 rounds, didn't he? 118, 110 did he give it? I had it 115, 112. I had it to Catterall by 3 rounds. I didn't have it by 8, like Tony the Bell End, Team Matchroom. I mean, I thought they weren't going to let Tony Bellew put his unofficial scorecards up on DAZN shows now, Matchroom shows, because he's biased. He admits it. He loses his mind. Hey, I thought they weren't going to let him do that. You can see how the commentary's going, can't you, from the beginning with Darren Barker. You can see what's happening. If that fight would have been very, very close on the cards, there would have been hell on from that publisher. They would have been going mad because they've been given a narrative. That fight weren't a 118, 110 fight. They were closer than what they made out. All right. You wouldn't take any risks, Catterall. You wouldn't take any risks whatsoever. Now, I don't know how you're going to put yourself in a position to put bums on seats if you're going to fight like that. Now, you could hear Eddie Hearn at end and Bellew, they're going on about caution and this and that and blah, 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 but they got the win and that. Look, sometimes you just got to get the win, but I thought he was very, very cautious against a guy that's got miles on clock. Was he 50 fights or just under 50 fights? Plenty of defeats and that. He's on a bad run and he's pushing 39-year-old, which is old. And don't forget, he started out as a featherweight and he's in there with a big light welter who was looking to go up to welter. Now, he couldn't get him out there. And he was cautious with a small man. What's it going to be like if he gets in with Prograis or Devin Haney? What's going to happen then? He's going to think he's outnumbered, isn't he? Got to up your work rate. He should have gone in there tonight and said, listen, I'm Jack Catterall and Josh Taylor is masquerading as the former undisputed champ because they're my belts. And I'm here to show that I'm the man. He should have gone in there and ripped Linares' head clean off, grabbed Mike and said, Devin Haney, I'm going to shit down your neck. That's all he had to do. But he tiptoed in like he was just happy to get a few quid. He tiptoed in, Mr. Nice Guy and all that. And Mr. Humble. I don't want to see Mr. Humble. I want to see a southpaw that took Taylor apart. He beat him in every department, even fighting, the fighting department, the boxing department. the defence department. He beat him in all departments when they fought, and it was an exciting fight. And since then, I don't know what's happened. He's gone in his shell. So that's my opinion. He got the win, fair enough, but that fight, watching Jack Catterall, doesn't say to me, you know what? I'm going to get some of my pals, I'm going to jump in motor, and we're going to go watch Jack Catterall. I don't want to go out and buy Jack Catterall memorabilia, or I don't want to go into my local cafe or local pub and be walking about saying, what do you make to Jack Catterall then? Because I'm not going to, because he's going to be one of them guys that slides under the radar. He's going to be known as the guy who won the Undisputed but didn't get the decision, and that's going to be his forte, I think. And I think since then, he's gone backwards. That's how I look at it. And I just think Eddie Hearn will have him as donkey fodder for Devin Haney if he can. Yeah, they want to put the Taylor fight on, but they'll have him as donkey fodder for Devin Haney. Cannon fodder, whatever you want to call it, donkey fodder. But he got the win, so good luck. Peter McGrail won as well, beat Mendoza. He's now 8-0, 5 by way of. All I've really seen, really. Oh, but yeah, he got the win, Catterall. I'm glad anyway, in a way. He did get robbed against Taylor, but got to do more. Could do better if tried, but got to let them hands go. You've got to remember, you've got to sell tickets, and boxing's in a tight spot now. It's going to want knockouts. It's going to want people to tickle Eddie's feet. Do you know what I mean? And that's by knocking men out, putting them on button moon, not tickling them, boring them to death. You know, it were like being strangled watching Catterall and Linares for 12 rounds. Honestly, you got an old boy there and a Southport, massive favourite, hometown favourite, and he's not letting his hands go. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for liking and subscribing and leaving a comment. It was nice to hear the pundits at the end. I thought Sonny Edwards were a little bit disrespectful how he spoke to Barry Jones, getting a little bit excited there, working himself up. Going on about blah de blah, how I'm in this big fight and I wins fights like this. Look, you don't excite people, Sonny Edwards. You don't stop men. Catterall doesn't excite men. He doesn't stop men. That's the bottom line. People need to be stopped. We don't want to be bored to death. Yeah, you've got a good skill set on you, Sonny, but you were also disrespectful to Barry Jones. All right, very disrespectful how you spoke to him, and I think you showed yourself up. And I think that AD stuck up for his mate Barry Jones when he piped up and he said, aren't you going to America, you? Go on, get yourself off to America, Sonny. We're sick of seeing you with that mic. You're not a pundit. All right. Nobody wants to fight like you. Trying to put your style onto people on that microphone. And your mic, and you've been retired, mate. We don't want bore feasts. All right, go on, bore off, little straw weight. So that's about it. Pop, pop, bang. Thanks for liking and subscribing and leaving a comment. Booyaka. Hit me with your best spot. Fire away.